Okay, so we're going to be doing Pangrams, right? This is week 2, one of the last exercises. I already solved it, so you can look at the solution. Now you can look at this. I'm going to post my solutions in here, so you can straight away see it, right? Did I post it? I think I already posted, right? Mm. Anyway, they're gonna be there. Okay, so basically, Panogram is a string that contains every letter. I'm assuming you already read that, right? Okay. So the way to do that is, it's very simple, right? So first thing is we need to convert every letter into, like, fundamental logic is very simple in here. You want to create a set, right? Because set is going to contain, remove all the duplicated letters from the array. And then you want to check the length of the array to see if it's 26. So if it's 26, it has all the letters in the alphabet. So if you Google how many letters in the alphabet, there's 26, right? So if there's 26 letters, all letters in the alphabet are present. If it's not a pangram, okay? All right, so the way to do that is, okay, so let's do let final, I typically do it this way, okay? So S, we want to lowercase. I did it this way first, okay? Also, you want to straight away see what you're doing, and I recommend a program called Quokka. It's completely free. You can straight away see what's being console logged. It's completely overpowered for algorithms, okay? All right, so then we want to split. We can probably do like this, right? Then we want to join. Okay, so now we have all this mumbo jumbo in here. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to sort alphabetically. Honestly, we don't even need to do alphabetical sorting. Yeah, we don't even need to do that, right? So next we want to create array out of, once you can probably split like this. Yeah, so this will have every single letter in the sentence, right? Okay, so what do we do next? So now we need to create array. So it's already an array, right? Now we need to create a new set. So we're going to remove every single duplicate. The reason why I like to sort is because you can clearly see the duplicates. Now you do not need to do this, but I'm going to sort it so you can see it, right? So you can like physically see all the duplicates, right? So the way to sort is like this. We just sort A, B. Okay, so here is where it gets a little bit tricky. So if A equals to B, we want to return 0, right? I'm going to leave this sorting in the description below, so you don't have to kind of type it. It's basically like sort has a, just Google that sort. It can get confusing if you haven't worked with sort before. Now, the idea is it has a comparing function inside of it, right? So once you figure out how comparing function works, you'll be able to do it, like sort it correctly. So the way to sort alphabetically, right, is, well, first of all, when it's comparing letters, it's comparing them to, every letter has a numerical value in it, right? And that numerical value comes from, there's basically like a hidden alphabet behind every letter. and that alphabet has a index, right? So A will have, let's say, index of 0, B will have index of 1, C will have index 2. I'm just saying approximately, like, because A will be probably like something like 957 or something like that, right? So index of A will be always smaller than index of B, and index of C will be always bigger than B. Does that make sense? And then you can kind of sort. But again, it's a lot of mumbo jumbo. You don't, because you don't need to do sorting. We're just doing it just because. All right, so I'll just gonna link it in the description below so you can see it, you know. So now you can see that, you know, there is a lot of duplicates in here. So now we need to remove duplicates, and the way to do that is just to create a new set. Actually, I'm gonna make it rookie friendly so you don't get confused, all right? Okay, so now we created this mumbo jumbo, right? We have this gigantic array. Let final no duplicates. Okay. So now we're gonna do new set, and we put whatever we have in here into the new set. This will create a new set. New set is kind of like an object. It looks kind of like an object, but at the same time, it's also an array. It's like, it's weird, right? It's weird. You see, it looks like an object, but like you can convert it into an array by doing array. Actually, I'll do it in here so you'll be able to see it. So let final array will look like this. So we're going to do final and array from, and then we put our set into the array, and this will pretty much convert a set into an array. Right, so now we're going to console log this thing. Now you see we have no duplicates now. Basically, if you have an array, you want to remove duplicates out of it, convert it to new set. This removes all the duplicates, and then array from the set that you just created will give you the, right? And now we just basically compare if, whoops, what the hell's going on here? Okay, so if, so final array dot length is equal to 26, then return Pangram. Else return, what was it? Not Pangram, something like that, right? Yeah, not Pangram. Not Pangram, I think, right? Yeah, and that's your solution. That's about it. So you see, if we go to HackerRank, we reset. Let me just copy it. Sometimes it's a good idea to remove console logs, otherwise the code can fail because it takes too long. Like, there is a thing built into HackerRank where if the code is too slow, it's not going to work. So we run the code, it works, submit the code, and it works. Yeah, there you go. Now, honestly, we should probably remove sorting. If your code is failing, because I don't know, your machine could be slow, just remove the sorting. It will be quicker then, right? Because you can fail it because, you know, too many operations, right? In here, they want you to have, they don't want you to go too crazy, like in Google hackathons or whatever they're called. I mean, you have codes that are like literally like a line. You know what I mean? So they don't want you to go that crazy, because if you go that crazy, it becomes unreadable. Unless the person is a hackathon pro, it becomes very hard to read it. So try to do that. Okay. Take care.